Hello, I'm Susan Wagner and welcome to Country Sampler on Video. In our February-March issue, we showed this adorable yarn ball wreath in a girl's bedroom. And today, we're going to show you how to make this. It's a super duper easy project to do with your kids and it's a lot of fun. To start, gather your materials together. You'll want to start with a styrofoam base. You can get a florist ring like this, or you can go with a foam wreath base like the one here. Next, you'll want to pick your yarn colors. You want to make sure you have at least 3 to 4 colors to give your wreath a variety. We have some nice spring colors here, pink and purple. For the wrapping, you're going to be wrapping your yarn around styrofoam balls or egg shapes like here. Or if you really want to do some repurposing, you can wrap them around plastic Easter eggs or old Christmas ornaments. You'll want a ribbon to hang your wreath so you can display it for everyone to see. Scissors for cutting, and of course your handy dandy glue gun. The first thing you're going to want to do is put the ribbon on for your holder. We actually have started ahead of time here and put some balls on, but you really want to do the ribbon first before you get too many balls on. So you'll just cut your ribbon to the length that you want. We actually decided to use a piece of burlap because we thought it would add that nice little rustic feel to our wreath. So you're basically going to just loop the ribbon through your wreath base and just tie it up in a knot on the top. And it's all ready for hanging once you have the rest of your ribbon balls in place. With your ribbon in place, you're now ready to start wrapping your yarn balls. But before you do that, you want to get a general idea of how you're going to place them. You want to make sure that your colors are evenly spaced apart and your bigger balls are intermixed with your smaller balls. So to wrap up the balls, basically what you do is you start with your base, take a piece of yarn, add a little dab of glue onto your styrofoam ball, and position the yarn onto that little dab of glue. At this point now, all you have to do is start wrapping. So you're just going to keep wrapping your yarn around the ball in all sorts of different directions. You want to go around lengthwise, you want to go around widthwise, turning the ball as you go so you'll get that yarn look to it. As you're wrapping, be sure that you're covering up as much of your base as you can. And if you want to, you can add a little dab of glue periodically just to ensure that your yarn is staying in place. When you think you're near the end, just kind of turn your yarn ball over several times just to make sure that you don't have any holes where you could see the styrofoam peeking through. Then, to finish it off, cut your yarn, add a little dab of glue, not quite at the end of the yarn, but a slight little bit in front of it. Glue that down, and then tuck the little bit end of the yarn underneath another piece, just to give it that finished look. And there you go. Your yarn ball is ready to be glued on. Keep wrapping and gluing your yarn balls all around the wreath, being sure to add them on the outside of the wreath, the inside of the wreath, and tuck them all around so that every part of it is full. And when you're done, your wreath will look something like this. Look for spring decorating ideas like these in the February-March issue of Country Sampler, available at newsstands now or by visiting countrysampler.com. And we'll see you next time on Country Sampler on Video.